Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu Part Nummer 19 von The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the Third. Wir haben Kapitel 4 in der letzten Folge zu Ende gemacht. Ja, ich weiß, wir hätten noch ein paar Türen mitnehmen können. Ich habe aber ehrlich gesagt in dem Moment einfach keinen Bock gehabt. Also machen wir jetzt genau das. Wir starten Kapitel 5, nehmen ein bisschen Story am Anfang mit und schauen uns dann noch ein paar Türen an. So gerade, wir haben jetzt auch Teil freigeschaltet. Und das hatte ich in der letzten Folge gar nicht mehr gesagt. Ne? Wir haben ja auch was von Kevin gesehen. Was könnte das nur bedeuten? Und was ist das denn überhaupt? Und keine Ahnung, ich weiß es doch auch nicht. Sollen wir rein? Ja, mit Estelle, neue Türen? Ja, machen wir. Alles klar. Viel zu viel Energie für den Anfang der Folge. Also lass uns das mal wieder ein bisschen runterdrücken und einsteigen. Was haben wir denn hier? Wir müssten jetzt erstmal wieder einen Rückblick zu Kevin bekommen. Und so ist es auch. Look at me, Kevin Graham. Instructor Selenate? You look as though you haven't eaten in days. Although by the sounds of it, you really haven't. Nor have you even been drinking anything. I was saddened to hear the news about Rufina as well. But unfortunate accidents are a fact of life, especially in our line of work. It's the risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Kill me. Excuse me? I've got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And if someone has to kill me, I couldn't ask for anyone better than you. I doubt I'd have even the time to feel pain before you were done, so... If that is your wish, in what world did you think I would happily oblige such an assassin request? You do remember what you said when you first became a squire, You said you offered your soul to the goddess above and your body and blood to her church here on earth. After swearing that, you think you have the right to beg for death, much less a painless one? Don't make me laugh. Still, I was reluctant to even relay this information for you. But after seeing how pathetic a state you're in, perhaps it won't be so difficult after all. Squire of the Gralsritter, Kevin Graham, from this day on, you are to assume the position of Fifth Dominion. Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of Sacraments, and even His Holiness the Pope has given his approval. The job is yours. What? I imagine you must at least have heard rumors that the position of Fifth Dominion was vacant. Has been for several decades too. Congratulations, it turns out that position was meant for you. How the hell did that baby squire I once helped teach reach the same rank as me? I'm sure the 5th Merkaba will be pleased to finally see the light of day. Why? Oh, and incidentally, it's tradition to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You might want to start giving some thought to what you want sooner rather than later. As you already know, mine is Cornelia, simple a name as it is. I don't care about titles, I don't care about any of those things. Why? Why me? I couldn't even protect Rufina from... Why me? And to that I say, that is of no consequence here. What is of consequence is that Rufina Argent was a highly capable knight. She may not have manifested a stigma of her own, but her problem-solving abilities were at times greater than even a Dominion's. Her loss will be keenly felt, and it will be up to our new 5th Dominion to fill it. The words of His Eminence, the Cardinal. Ha ha, ha 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 ha. Oh, this is rich. This is just rich. Ha 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 ha. Oh man, it's so funny it hurts. I become a knight to protect Rufina, then I end up shooting to the top of the ranks over her dead body? Amazing, huh? Who could have seen that coming? I wish I could go back in time to tell myself when I signed up what was gonna happen just to see my own face. Ha ha. So, what will you do? I should make it clear that you do have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one in the Gralsritter's 1,000-year history has turned down a Dominion position, so doing so would be unprecedented, but still. Well, no shit. No, I humbly accept my new position. I'm ready to start work as soon as it's there for me. Hell, start piling it on me today, I'm up for it. Alright then, I'll see what I can do. Oh, and don't hold back on me either. Throw me the real hard stuff, the kind you'd need to be a masochist to want to take on. And the title thing? Let's go with Heretic Hunter, okay? That sounds just perfect. So nämlich. Ja, und da seht ihr, was passiert ist. Rufina ist gestorben. Also kommt jetzt nicht so überraschend, könnte man sich denken, aber wir sind damit in Chapter 5 angekommen. Labyrinth of Shadows and Light. Was wir natürlich noch nicht wirklich nachvollziehen werden können, denn Türen. Wow, so that's what happened. The more I hear, the more of the wall everything happening here sounds. I'm not surprised. We're making progress on working out what's going on, thankfully. We know the place we're in is called Phantasma and about how it has its own unique rules that govern it. We also know that all of us were chosen based on some criteria then drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions that need answering, but they can largely be summed up by the following 3. 1. Who are the Lord of Phantasma and Schwarzritter? 2. What is the cube and the identity of the ghost that appears to be connected to it? 3. What is Phantasma and how did it come to exist? That's a pretty succinct. Ich weiß ungefähr manchmal, was es heißt, aber ich kann es ganz oft nicht aussprechen, weil ich es einfach noch nie gehört habe. Way of putting it. There are other questions, of course, but it's true that most of those generally fall into those 3 in some way. Why there are fiends roaming around comes under number 3, for example. Dividing everything up like that does make it all a heck of a lot easier to understand, yeah. Oh, but wait, where does Kevin falling unconscious come into all of this? You made it sound like the cause of that was him fighting some giant devil. From what we can tell anyway, more specifically, the power he used to break the barrier surrounding us seems to have been what did it. The one that made the red symbol show up on his back. I wonder what it was then. I haven't got any idea what it could have been either. It's possible it may be some form of thaumaturgy passed down through the church, but I can hardly be sure. Joshua, do you think you know what it could have been? I think I do. I can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma. Seriously? Isn't that the thing that appeared on your shoulder? Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Weissman had placed deep within my mind in order to control me. Kevin's is likely the same, save the control factor. However, I have a feeling his is also significantly more powerful than mine was. Well spotted, Joshua. Ja, jetzt kommt nämlich Reese, die alte Squire Reese. Say, how's Kevin doing? His condition seems to have marginally oh Gott, Leute, ich und Aussprache, ne? Improved. But what he did resulted in a heavy burden being placed on his mind, so I think it would be the best for him to rest for a while longer. That's a relief. Phew, he sure knows how to give people a fright. Do you mind if I get clarification on something, Reese? Was my theory correct? Yes, it was. He did indeed use the power of his stigma. However, the key difference between his and yours is that his is one of the original kind, on which yours was likely based. A seal carved into a person's very soul said to manifest only in the dominions of the Gralsritter. What's a dominion? I've heard rumors of their existence personally. The Dominions are a group of 12 knights who lead the Gralsritter. They're supposed to possess incredible power. It's also correct. Their stigmas are the source of that power. They allow the people who possesses them to strengthen their body beyond what most would think humanly possible, as well as use high-level thaumaturgy, far exceeding the capabilities of other knights. As I'm sure you've pieced together, Kevin is one of them, specifically the 5th Dominion. Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's been leading us around here? It sure doesn't feel like it. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Did Kevin have his stigma implanted with him like Joshua did? No. Ordinary stigmas aren't carved in that manner. They appear on their own without human intervention. There are 12 dominions and that number has always been consistent throughout history. There are times when spots are left unfilled because a stigma bearer to fill them has yet to appear, but they're always out there, whether the stigma has manifested or not. That's so weird, don't you think? So does that mean the stigma Joshua had? Mine was only a replica of the real thing. Weisman was originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to a way to make such a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot that he said that. He used to be a bishop in the Congregation of the Sacraments, which is the organization that the Groundswater answers to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with Ouroboros and stealing numerous sacraments from the church. Things that were stolen included a vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas of the dominions. We believe he then went on to use that material as a basis to realize his dream of creating some sort of superhuman over with the society. I thought so. Still, while I think I have a vague understanding of just what these stigmas are now, I'm still not clear how using that power led Kevin to collapse. Does that risk naturally come with the use of your stigma's power, or is there something more to it? Well, I don't know exactly why, but Kevin very rarely uses the power of his stigma at all. I've heard that the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics. In other words, those whose sins are too great for them to ever be able to walk the path of righteousness ever again. Disposing of? That's so ominous. So let me make sure I got this straight. He used a superpower he barely uses out of nowhere, and that caused him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it? That's what I believe is likely the case. I see. I think I understand well enough now. Are you sure it's fine for you to be telling us this? Yes, I'm almost positive Kevin was planning on telling you himself before he fell unconscious. And I believe telling you all of this is necessary in order to ensure your cooperation in the rest of our investigation. Well, if you're sure... Wait, does that mean... If no one has any objections, I'd like to take Kevin's place and lead till he wakes up again. Is that alright with everyone? No problems here. Are you sure you don't want to stay here though? I would have thought you'd want to stay and look after him. Before he collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with a cube. As such, I believe this is my duty as a squire in his service. So please, don't worry about me. Right now, I'd much rather be helping all of you. Well, if you're sure, I personally see no reason to say no. The remaining members will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing, okay? Thank you, I appreciate that. What's wrong, Estelle? Well, so, Reese, I've got a favor I wanted to ask if you don't mind. Would you mind if I came with you when you head out to explore? Is there any specific reason? Estelle? Well, it's just, I've only just returned to the world of the living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. And I mean, I'm a bracer, so I doubt it'll get in your way, I'll get in your way or anything. Oh Gott, lesen und Jonas, ey, das ist echt schwer. So, would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love if you accompanied me. Thanks. Sorry for up and deciding that on my own, Joshua. Sorry for what? If that's what you want to do, then you won't hear any complaints from me. We'll be counting on you to do good job backing Reese up. You know it. Ja, und damit starten wir in Kapitel 5. Wir nehmen aber trotzdem auch Joshua mit, weil er einfach zu stark ist. Und Heilerin oder Flächenkämpferin? Heilerin oder Flächenkämpferin? Schwierig. Ich entscheide mich für Flächenkämpferin. Yes. So. Dann wollen wir mal, nämlich vor allem... Ach Gottchen, ich... Okay. So. So. Wir wollen Estelle richtig ausrüsten. Das wollte ich sagen. Stunrod. Nein. Amanomadra. Okay. Dann haben wir hier noch Garrigan Armor. Ne, so, Force Grade. So, was haben wir denn hier alles? Wir haben das, bitte. Skull Pendant Plus. Auch gut. So. Ja, und damit geht es eigentlich genauso weiter wie eben. Ich habe das schon lange nicht mehr gemacht, sind wir einfach mal hier rumgegangen. Wir könnten natürlich uns auch wieder hier an den ganzen Sachen erfreuen. Drink. Genau. Wir können ja auch Gespräche mit denen führen, aber ich sage das an dieser Stelle auch nochmal ganz deutlich. ich empfehle euch, das selber zu spielen, diese Gespräche mitzunehmen, denn das dauert wirklich. Also man verbringt viel Zeit hier. Ich merke es gerade, ich spiele nebenbei so ein bisschen, wenn ich Zeit mal über habe, auf der Switch noch Trails from Zero. Da kommen wir als nächstes Jahr auch noch zu. Und das dauert elendig viel Zeit, alles abzufragen. Aber es lohnt sich, wenn man diese Geschichten nebenbei passieren mitbekommt. Hier ist es auch gar nicht so zeitaufwendig, weil ihr eben hier nicht so viele Möglichkeiten habt hinzugehen. In Trails from Zero könnt ihr immer durch die gesamte Stadt und die ganzen Dörfer gehen. Und gerade auch in den ersten Teilen, auch in den Trails in the Sky, FC und SC, da ist ja auch immer nur ein Bereich offen. Also es ist jetzt nicht so komplizierter. So, wir wollen aber erst einmal gucken, welche Türen wir jetzt alle haben. Wir haben eine Moon Door, die noch offen ist. Und zwar, bring to me the girl who shines like the sun and may the boy who cherishes that light be at her side. Only then shall the door open. Also Estelle und Joshua. Entschuldigung. Das ist Moon Door 4. Da können wir uns ja richtig schön hin teleportieren. Guck mal, die Moon Doors haben wir dann sogar relativ gut schon abgefrühstückt. Das heißt, da kommen nicht mehr so viele, aber ich glaube, Star Doors gibt es richtig viele, ne? Ja. Aber guck mal, da haben wir auch schon ein paar zumindest. So, dann wollen wir. Genau, bring to me the girl who shines like the sun and may the boy who cherishes that light be at her side. Only then shall the door open. Open the door? Yes. Please. Ich schätze mal, dass wir auch in der Folge jetzt vor allem Türen machen werden. Vielleicht auch nur eine Tür. Ich kann ja immer nicht genau sagen, wie lang diese Dinger dauern. Das ist ja mal so, mal so. So, Moon Chamber. The Chamber of Secrets. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Okay. Do it. Okay. Das ist Whereabouts of Light. The first week. Ach, das ist jetzt, wenn Joshua das erste Mal wieder zu... ich erinnere mich sogar an diese Erinnerung. Erinnerungsception, wenn man so will. Well, hello there. There's no need to be so afraid. I am but a humble magician. I will heal your broken heart for you. Provided, of course, I am compensated. Boah, die besten Geschichten kommen auch alle erst noch. Joshua, are you okay? Guck mal, wie Estelle ist nur so klein. 12 oder so ist sie da, glaube ich. Oh, your temperature's gone up again. Stay still. Where's the towel? Where's the towel? Wait a sec, okay? I'll be right back with some water. Estelle ist so lieb, ey. Karen, Das finde ich übrigens auch gut, dass sie diese Sache mit Karen und so, dass sie das all I could hear in my head during those days were the same words repeating endlessly like a broken record. Dass sie das erst jetzt einbauen, weil wenn sie das vorher gemacht hätten, hätte man die ganze Zeit noch so eine blöde offene Frage gehabt und man wüsste überhaupt nicht, was das soll oder sonst irgendwas. Also diese ganze Zeit, wenn Joshua da zugekommen ist in den Haushalt, finde ich sehr gut, dass sie das erst hier machen, weil davor hätte es einfach zu viel Zeit gebraucht, um das vernünftig einzubinden. Ihr werdet das ja auch gleich sehen. Und gleichzeitig hätte es zu viele Fässer aufgemacht, die ja eigentlich erst in SC beantwortet werden. Deswegen, gut gemacht. Yet somehow I had no idea who was saying them. All I knew was that... Ja? Was wusstest du? Cello-Melo am Baum. Can't find him anywhere. He's supposed to be hurt and resting, not out wandering around. Joshua, where the heck are you? Joshua! Oh, there you are. What you doing out here? You've got to start taking it easy. Why? I'm fine. Are you sure? Is your fever gone? It was just a temporary one as a result of my injuries. My temperature went back down this morning. I'm fine now. Really? Phew, yay, that's good. You were moaning over and over in your sleep. I was worried about you. Did I say anything? Huh? Forget I asked. So, if you're feeling better, do you want to play together? It must have been pretty boring to sleep all the time. I know it's boring for me when I'm stuck in bed with a fever. I hate not having anything to do. Oh, but you probably shouldn't be running around with your foot all messed up. I guess second kick the can won't work. If you want to play by yourself, just stay away from me, because it's probably going to get dangerous here soon. It is? I'm grateful to you for taking care of me. Pass that on to Cassius Bright too. No gloomy faces allowed. When you're feeling down, the best thing to do is to do something you enjoy. That'll pick up you right now. Wait here, okay? I'll bring your stuff and you'll really like. Pinky swear. There still don't seem to be any signs that anyone's going to come after me. But it's bound to happen eventually. I've got 2 or 3 days at most before they find this place. 2 or 3 days. Ja, daraus wurden 5 Jahre. Joshua! Here you go, a present for me. So cheer up, okay? Estelle proudly presented Joshua with a couple of roly-polies. Was ist denn roly-polies? What is she doing? Aren't they cute? They curl up if you poke them. Wahrscheinlich irgendwie so ein kleines Spielzeug, ne? I'm fine, thanks. What? How come they're so cute? Because I don't. Also, stop coming over here. Stay away from me. So you want another kind of bug, huh? Ach, das sind Käfer. That wasn't what I was trying to say. Hold on, I know lots of bugs. Estelle ist so super. How about this? It's a dragonfly. I don't want one of these either. Okay, but how about this? You've got to like these. Behold, amalgam monitor lizard. What? You want tough cookie? Look, this isn't about what I like. I don't want any kind of bug or lizard or anything you have to offer me. This one's my favorite too. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Feeling more and more like there's something I'm missing here. Sit down for a minute, Joshua. I've got a serious question to ask. I'm already sitting. What kind of bugs do you like? Big ones? Pretty ones? Ones with lots of legs? Ones with long feelers? Ones with shells, wings, webbed feet? I don't want any bugs at all. What? I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops. I need something so surprising you'll change your mind. Don't move a muscle. I'll find something, I will. She sure likes bugs, doesn't she? Das könnte man so sagen. Das könnte man definitiv so sagen. Und da merkt ihr, wie Estelle das Herz von Joshua langsam zum Schmelzen bringt. Oh, he ran away. He had a real funny face too. No, I can't let this get me down. Not with how sad Joshua looks like now. He's in so much pain. He can't move around or do anything fun either. Übrigens, wie gemein, dass das Viech nochmal hinterher fliegt. Schön gemacht. Which means I gotta find him the ultimate bug to cheer him up. Oh, it's back. You get back here. It's so quiet here. Even after all I've been through, this is the first time I've been in a situation like this. Joshua, ja, hätte man nichts gesagt, ne? Hiya! Look at this one's face. How many times do I have to tell you I don't want any bugs before it gets through? Are you even listening? Look though, I hereby name this the human moth, cause the pattern on its wings look like a human face. What the heck? I knew this would surprise you. Except it didn't. I knew my efforts would pay off big time. Next time I'm gonna bring back something even more awesome. Whee! She's so obnoxious. Sie ist einfach herzensgut, Joshua. Joshua. Oh great, she's back. Was sagt sie denn jetzt? Joshua! Geronimo! Okay. Huh. What was that for? What was what for? I'm gonna splash you. Oh, the water feels so nice. Oh, I know. Wanna go fishing? Playing in the water is fun, but real fishing's even more fun. Let's go catch today's lunch. Come on, Joshua, we're getting out. You'll catch a cold if you stay in those wet clothes too long. Er hat's schon richtig angepisst. Und Estelle hat einfach die Zeit ihres Lebens, ey. Yay, caught a big one. This one's for you, Joshua. You don't need to catch anything for me. No, I'm gonna catch one for me. If I don't catch anything, I'll have to go without lunch, and that would suck. She doesn't listen to a word anyone says to her, does she? Oh, I got a bite. Hiya! Oh, it's a dace. And it's tiny. Daddy's getting this one. He probably just spent the day messing around instead of working anyway. He doesn't deserve a cool fish. What? Okay, next one I catch is definitely mine. Hi-ho! She doesn't know anything about Cassius Bright? So he tells his daughter nothing about what he does. It fits his profile, I suppose. Ja, das habe ich auch schon immer gefragt, so, warum erzählt man seiner Tochter nicht irgendwas? Oh, it got away. The next one's not gonna be so lucky though. Ah, a tug. Okay, maybe not. Und nu? No, it's nothing. Ja, was kommt jetzt? Nix. Was it always so bright? The greenery is hurting my eyes. Gotcha, this one's gonna be huge. Come to me, lunchy fishy. What the heck? It's a baby. Tja, hat noch nicht geklappt. The second week. Eieieiei. Und dann hört man diese Melodien und wenn man das erste Mal gespielt hat, do you think she's okay? She didn't come over to the shop yesterday either. Wenn man diese Musik dann hört und so die Spiele so lieb gewonnen hat, ich finde, das ist immer was ganz Besonderes. Ich weiß nicht, wie es euch geht. Vielleicht geht es euch ja ähnlich. Wenn nicht, schämt euch nicht, weil warum? I still think you're worried about nothing. Stell's okay. She always does whatever she wants when she wants. But she used to come over to play every day. Das ist Theo. Das ist Theo. Weil Estelle erzählt in Trails from Zero, dass sie auch eine Theo kennt. Und ich habe mich mal gefragt, so welche war das nochmal? Aber es ist hier aus Roland. Estelle is Alyssa. Estelle, come outside. You don't think she's been abducted, do you? I think I'd buy she got attacked by monsters in the woods and ended up experiencing a slow, drawn-out death more than that. That sounds like the way she'd go. That's so gross. That's what she gets for going into the woods all the time to play. Oh no, poor Estelle. You do know I'm joking, right? Come on out, Estelle. Alyssa's going to cry if you don't. If you're looking for Estelle, she's out at the moment. No. You're a boy? Huh? Who are you? Yeah. Dum. Joshua! I caught something amazing! Huh? What are you doing here? Estelle, where have you been all this time? I was so worried about you. Who's this boy anyway? Someone you know? We've been trying to talk to him for ages now, but he won't tell us anything. Keeps telling us everything we ask is none of our business. Estelle, are these your friends? Yeah, they are. It seems they're not lying about that part then. Ich find's so geil, wie Joshua einfach noch so geschädigt von alles. Also auch verständlich, aber es ist so, hier hat es so ein komödiantisches Potenzial einfach. They don't seem to have undergone any kind of training either, and their guard is virtually non-existent. Figure it's time about time they found me. But it doesn't look like these two have anything to do with them. He's barely talked ever since we got here. I've never seen him around Roland before. How do you even know him? Oh, 'cause Daddy gave him to me as a present. He's my new little brother. He is? Wow, I sure wouldn't have guessed that. Neither would I, because it doesn't make sense. That's not how how getting a little brother works. But it's true. Right, Joshua? No, it isn't. Hey, wait a minute. Listen, young man. Listen to what your older sister tells you. As if someone like you could be my older sister. Huh? Why? I'm not here to be friends with you. The only reason I'm here at all is that thing just worked out that way. That was what Cassius Bright said, wasn't it? Oh, and one more thing. Can you stop bringing me bugs? I don't know what your obsession with them is, but being too much of a meddler is just going to end up with you getting hurt. So... Hiya! Ow! Take that and that! Ow! In this house, I'm the older one. That means you have to listen to what I say. Ow! Okay. Okay, Joshua. Go on, answer. No. Excuse me? Well, those two sure getting along well. So it seems. You two can shut up any time. Got you. I win. From today until forever, I'm your big sister. No backsies allowed. So macht man's nämlich. Hätte sie damals gewusst, was das bedeutet, hätte sie ihn wahrscheinlich nicht zum Bruder gemacht, sondern zu was anderem. Naja. So ist das Leben, ne? Ein bisschen inzestiös. Das führe ich nicht weiter aus. Das ist, finde ich, auch immer noch das Komischste an dieser Beziehung. Weil eigentlich ist es super cute, aber einfach diese Bruder-Schwester-Sache, ich finde das einfach, irgendwie fühlt es sich nicht richtig an. I swear, why does she do this every single night? Wish she'd mind her own business. Tja. Als ob ihn das kalt lässt. Joshua. Auch da, dieser Reveal war gar nicht existent, weil das Bildformat einfach Cassie schon drin hatte. Determined to sleep outside again, huh? Not a fan of sleeping in the same room as Estelle, I take it. She's way too much of a meddler. She's also completely clueless. She's got no idea how much danger she's willingly exposing herself to. Why don't you tell her, Cassius Bright? She has a right to know. Why do you stand by and say nothing? The room next to Estelle's has been used as a storage room for a while now, but it could still be converted into a bedroom if need be. It might actually be perfect for you. Haven't been there in a while, but I think there might even already be a bed in there. And fine as I am, I don't need a room. I'll give you that Estelle loves to poke her nose into anything and everything that catches her interest. And I can see how from your perspective that makes her look like a simple-minded, clueless child. But that's where you're mistaken. It's not her who's clueless, it's you. Huh? Estelle knows exactly what she wants out of life and what she has to do to get it. Those things are part of what makes her who she is. Although I can't deny I was hoping to raise her to be a little more of a, well, ordinary girl than she's grown up to be. Still, compare that to you, Joshua. You don't have a clue what you want anymore. You don't know what you should be doing. Which of you is really in the right here? Just so we're clear, whatever you decide to do, I have no intention of indulging you. I'm not going to tell you to leave, but I'm not going to tell you to stay either. What you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to become, those are all things for you to decide, and you alone. No one can make that decision for you, and no one knows what kind of decision you will make. Only you. Just what do I want? Ja, das weißt du Jahre später immer noch nicht genau, deswegen chill an der Basis. Several weeks later. Several peaceful weeks passed. Joshua's injuries continued to heal, and it wasn't long before he was able to walk with ease again. Estelle was jumping for joy at this fact and using it as an excuse to drag him out to play with her at every possible opportunity. For him, however, it meant more than deciding what game to play next. He had to decide what course of action he was to take. The time for him to make his choice was drawing near. Es ist so schön, aber man fühlt sich so zu Hause. Und das ist so etwas, was, finde ich, heutzutage einfach nicht mehr so selbstverständlich ist bei vielen Spielen auch. Bei sehr, sehr vielen Sachen. Und das ist auch verständlich, aber ich finde es so schön, wenn es sowas noch gibt einfach. Perzel? That's the short-haired girl's last name, right? Aha, this is where Theo lives. Genau, von der Farm kommt sie, von der Bretel-Farm. Guess what, though? Her mom had twins. As if I needed to guess anything. You wouldn't shut up about it when you first heard the news. You've also been to see them over and over as it is. Are they still exciting enough to want to keep visiting? Oh, we're not here to visit them today. We're here to help at the farm. Right now, it's harvesting time. But Miss Hannah's kind of stuck with the babies, so they need some help. And when Alyssa told me about it, I wanted that help to be me. Well, it's nice of you to offer, but why do I have to come too? Because I said so, no complaining. Let's go. This is part of your rare hilly-billy process. Told you it's rehabilitation. Okay. So, dann wollen wir mal. Still, Joshua came too? Bet you dragged him along by force, didn't you? Hey, we've come to help. Well, music to my ears. Thanks much for coming over. You did an awful lot for us while Hannah was pregnant as it was. Oh, that was nothing. Piece of cake for me. You're a force to be reckoned with, Estelle. Oh, but who is? He's Estelle's new little brother. You know about him. I told you before, his name's Joshua. Oh, that does ring a bell. The one who had a big fight with her at some point? Zwillinge kennen wir nämlich auch schon ein bisschen größer. Miss Perzel. Hello, Miss Perzel. Why, hello. Well, hello to you too. I'm so sorry to make you two help out again. You've been helping out so much as it is. If I could get right back to work, I would, but easy now. You need to rest for a while longer before we can start thinking about that. Why? I was back to work in no time after Tia was born. I just put her on my back and got right to work again. Das klingt nicht gesund. Really? How am I supposed to know? I was a baby. Sticking twins on my back is probably pushing it, though. Oh, who's your black-haired friend? That's Joshua. Tia told us about him a while ago. Right, Estelle's younger brother. I remember now. Why, isn't he adorable? Have you come to help us too? Sorry if it's not much fun. Wait, is that a bandage I see? Oh, you're right. Didn't even notice till you pointed it out. My injuries are more or less healed. They won't have any effect on my ability to work. But more or less healed means they're still healing. We can't ask an injured boy to do all our work for us. You need to sit and rest. Honey, I have the perfect idea. Leute, wenn ich euch eins erzählen kann, wenn man gerade Kinder gekriegt hat und dann direkt wieder zu arbeiten, das ist gar nicht so einfach, also Hut ab. Okay, let me explain the harvesting process. Estelle, as a Tio, you can handle the fields in this area here. Try and start from the fields on the north side. It'll probably be more efficient to split up too. Franz and I will take care of the vegetables in the greenhouses. And as for Joshua, du passt auf die Babys auf. I'll leave taking care of the babies to you. The boys will and the girls cheer. Understood. Well, let's get to work. If you run into any problems or there's something you don't understand, don't be afraid to ask. Okay. So fühle ich mich manchmal auch. Und so, genau das möchte ich dann auch. Ich stelle mich einfach in der Ecke. The past few weeks, there's been no sign at all that anyone's coming after me. Why not? They must have worked out where I am by now. So am I supposed to take this to mean that they're not interested in me anymore? So they just stole my memories and cast me aside? But still, I still feel like I've lost something really important to me. What is it? Just what have I... Joshua, what have I... Joshua, what? Are you listening, Joshua? Estelle? Check this out. A large carrot? Isn't it cool? I harvested this myself. And this eggplant too. Look, it's so shiny. What? You do know you scraped your knee, right? Huh? One day you learn to think before you leap. Or at least learn to take care of yourself after. Come on, let me take a look at it. Okay. Einfach Babys weggeschmissen. Weg mit ihnen. Joshua took out some disinfectant. Ow, that stings. Just endure it. It'll be over soon. I swear she attracts scratches and scrapes like a magnet. It's a wonder she hasn't caught tetanus or something. Huh, Joshua? You really do love causing people trouble. I never asked you to do anything for me. That just makes you cause people even more trouble. You don't do anything about your injuries or even notice them, and it just makes more work for others. You're a danger to yourself no matter how you look at it. Anyway, Joshua, why do you... Oh, she's cut the back of her hand too. Ugh. Tell me where you're gonna put that stuff before doing it. Joshua finished treating Estelle's wounds. Genau. Die Babys hat er jetzt einfach vergessen. There, I'm done. Try and take a bit more care in future, unless you want a lot more of that stuff being a... Oh. Oh nein. Oh no. What can we do? You don't need to do anything. Looking after them is my job. You go back to your own work. But... Oh. Oh mein Gott, das ist schon sehr cute, oder? Wow, they stopped? You sure you're not their mom? I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer. Just go back to work. You're never going to finish it if you're not doing anything. Oh, okay. Thanks, Joshua. Tja, thanks, huh? Und da kommt's. Schön. Ich glaube, man wird aber auch selber, wenn man Kinder bekommt, ein bisschen anfälliger für solche Sachen. Ich kann mich nicht daran erinnern, beim ersten Mal da so emotional von ergriffen gewesen zu sein, dass er diese Kinder beruhigt. Ich glaube, das ist ein Ding, da wird man älter und dann wird das plötzlich wichtiger. Whoa, he's so cool. Didn't know he could do that. A handsome boy playing the harmonica beautifully with the setting sun in the background? There's a picture if I ever saw one. Did you know he could play, Estelle? He's supposed to be my brother and he never told me at all. He's gonna get a huge lecture later. Oh, Estelle, what are you getting mad so, what are you getting so mad for? Schön. Well, hello there. There's no need to be so afraid. I am but a humble magician. I will heal your broken heart for you. Provided, of course, I am compensated. Ja, und wir alle wissen ja, wer das war, ne? I finally understand. I finally know what I lost. Everything that was important to me, my happy memories, all that made me myself, that was the compensation I gave. All that remains now is a doll, a twisted, broken fragment of who I was. Someone who exists only to destroy what others love. I need to leave. If I stay any longer, I'll end up destroying the happiness of everyone around me. I need to keep the things that I care about as far away from me as possible, not close by. I need them to be far, far out of my reach. And I need to do it now before the darkness within me contaminates this place forever. I need to leave. Before my very existence causes her irreparable harm. So, perfekt. Ich weiß. Gut gemacht. Ja. The next day. Can't believe him. Not even a jumbo mantis or double seahorse were enough to get a reaction. Must have really fancy tastes. Okay, today will be the day I'll impress him. Oh yes, no one can resist the power of the Book of Legends. Well, hello there, Estelle. What are you doing standing around out of here? Are you off to do some bug catching? I sure am, but today's not gonna be just any bug catching day. Oh, do tell. Today I'm gonna make a special syrup that attracts bugs, and with it I'll be able to catch a super amazing one. Really? That's interesting. But seriously, sweetie, you're 11 now, and a girl. I think you should be starting to dress a bit more like one at your age. But these are comfy and way easy to move around in. Anyway, bye. Estelle? Some things never change. Okay, first I need to get all the ingredients I need to make my super duper syrup. Alyssa should be able to give me some dragon beans, so that's easy. Then there's the fresh milk and fresh eggs. Teal give me some if I ask nicely, maybe. Check for new sneakers. Actually, it might be more fun to go check the shop for new sneakers right now. Rhinon. Hey Estelle, take it if you're to look at sneakers. You bet, are there any new ones in? We sure do, have nothing new at all, sorry kiddo. Our next delivery's due the 16th if my schedule's any indication. The 16th? That's only 1 week away. One more week, just one more week. Estelle? Oh, hi. You came at just the right time. Just found some clothes that I think would look so cute on you. Today will be the day you finally get to realize your potential as a girl and with some nice clothes. But I can't wear them now. I'm going bug catching, they'll just get dirty. Wait, I'm going bug catching. I almost forgot because I was thinking about sneakers. Back to getting ingredients. To Elisa. Time to go see Alyssa. Full speed ahead. Zoom. As if that little bundle of energy didn't already have enough to power an airship. Now she's got more than ever. I wonder what's gotten her so fired up. Zoom. Alyssa. Oh, Estelle. I still can't get over how cool Joshua was yesterday. I want to hear him play the harmonica again. You'll be lucky to get that out of him. He won't even talk now. He hasn't said a word since we heard him playing. What, for real? Yeah. Maybe it was my fault for taking his harmonica without permission and trying to play it too. Oh, you silly thing. Listen, Estelle, Joshua doesn't seem to want to talk about it, but it feels to me like he's had some kind of painful experience that's bothering him. So, oh, I know. You do? He's got something serious on his mind. I can tell. Sometimes I look at him and he looks like he's really in pain about something, but I don't think I'd be able to tell him with whatever it is if I knew. So that's why I just want to try and cheer him up in my own way for now. That's really sweet of you. Anyway, give me some dragon beans. What, like the coffee beans? And you're going to use those for... That's a secret. You're so weird, Estelle. Well, okay, hold on a sec. I'll go get some. Here you go. Und da haben wir. Thanks, now I gotta go to Tio's house. I need to get some fresh milk and eggs from her. What the heck are you planning, Estelle? I'll show you later. You might pass out from surprise though. You know what? I think I'm okay with not knowing. Anyway, see you later. Oh no, I wish you told me. Tio. Hey Estelle, what's up? Wait, forget it. I know, just from how you're dressed. Today's bug catching is special though. But first I need some fresh milk and fresh eggs. What in heaven's name do you need those for? Don't tell me you've suddenly developed an interest in cooking or something. Well, Bug of Legends? Yep, I'm trying to give Joshua the surprise of his life. I'm still not sure I'm following all of this. Let me try again. I guess you're trying to make some kind of aromatic capable of attracting that bug? Probably. Just whatever you do, promise not to get any of it on me, alright? I won't. I don't know if I believe you. Tja, Leute, was soll ich sagen? Well, here's what you wanted. Estelle received both fresh milk and fresh eggs. Oh, and one more thing before you go, Estelle. Huh? If you really see him as your little brother, you should start gradually opening up to him about the past. Try getting him to do the same with you too. Maybe try talking to him about your mom? Yeah, I can do that. doesn't feel like the kind of thing you need to sit and have a big serious discussion about, though. We're always gonna be together, so I think he'll get it eventually. Because we're family now. Well, I tried. That's a very you way to look at it, but I mean that in a good way. Thanks to you. Okay, I've got everything I need now. All I gotta do is head back to Mistwald and catch the bug of legends. You just wait, Josh, I'm gonna blow your socks off. Blub. Warum auch Brücke nehmen, wenn man springen kann? Wait a second, she's not gonna go there all by herself, is she? Just what is this bug of legends thingy anyway? Ja. Ja, und auch das hier, diese Anekdote an die Mama, das funktioniert ja auch erst jetzt im Nachhinein, wenn man das schon weiß, sonst ist ja gar kein Reveal mehr im Spiel, ne? Maybe I'll stop by for a little bit. Oh? If it isn't young Estelle, what are you doing here? Oh, hi, Mr. Mayor. Were you thinking of playing in the clock tower? The repairs on it were finally finished last month. Yeah, I know. The artisans of the town all put their heads together to try and make it as close to the original as possible. They tried to use as many of the original materials as they could, too. So what do you think? It looks almost exactly like it did, doesn't it? I guess. I don't really remember it all that well, though. You know, looking at this clock tower fills me with a magical energy. It makes me feel like everyone in Roland, no, like everyone I've ever met is supporting this town and wishing it well. It does? That's why this spot is really important to me. Oh. I gotcha. You just wait, Joshua. I'm gonna go catch me the bug of legends. Pardon? Estelle? Full speed ahead. Und ich glaube, in dem Moment entschließt sich auch, whatever was that about? In dem Moment entschließt sie sich auch, ihn damit hochzunehmen, ihm das zu erzählen, wenn sie Roland das erste Mal verlassen. Da hat sie es ihm ja auch das erste Mal erzählt. So nämlich. So, Mistwald. I can smell the scent of my prey. Huh, somewhere around here should be good. Yeah. I'm going with this one. It's just screaming, pick me. Da kommt die Matsche dran. And done. Und legt sich auf Lauer. Today's the day Joshua loves bugs. I mean, this bug is legendary. He's in for the shock of his life. Ja, es lockt vielleicht nicht nur Bugs an, sondern auch so ein fettes Ding. Thank you for everything. Ja. Und da will er abhauen. Ah. That sounded like Estelle. Did something happen to her? No, it might not have. It's Estelle. She probably just tripped. But no, whatever may or may not have happened to her, it's got nothing to do with me anymore. She's got nothing to do with me anymore. Ah, damn it. Und natürlich kommt er, um zu helfen. This is mine, you can't have it. Go away, shushu. Don't come any closer. Are you listening to me? What? Get behind me. Okay. Phew, this is about as much as I can do with my current stamina. They ran away. Joshua? What is wrong with you? Huh? What are you even doing this far in a place this dangerous? Did you even stop to think what might happen? You're a child, don't put yourself in unnecessary danger. Why do you never stop to think before diving headfirst into anything? For once in your life, try and look before you leap. Otherwise... Joshua, you came at just the right time. That's not funny. If I hadn't... Look at this. Aww. Look, I finally caught one. This is it. This is the bug of legends. What? It's huge. Isn't it cool? Schönes Bild übrigens. Joshua, if something bad happened to you in the past, but you don't want to talk about it, then I'm not going to force you to. I'll just wait until you feel ready to talk about it with me. Till then, I'll be right here by your side, waiting. The other thing I'll do is give you this back, so cheer up, okay? Und jetzt kann er doch nicht mehr. You're telling me that bug's somehow legendary because I don't see what's so impressive about it. What? But it's huge. This is the most awesome bug in the entire world. Nope, not in the slightest. You just wait. I'll find a bug that'll amaze you even if I have to search forever and ever. So you just wait right here. Und jetzt kann er auch nicht mehr. You amaze me more than any bug ever will. Und ein bisschen hat er sich auch verliebt, kann man sagen. Because I can't believe how much I've changed because of you. You're such a strange girl. It was then that I made a promise to myself. It was for my own good and no one else's. The only condition by which I could permit something as unnatural as me to be allowed to live in this peaceful world. Doing so was the most cowardly thing I could have possibly done, but I hope you can forgive me. I was more concerned about that than about continuing to deceive myself. Okay. On the final day. Eieiei. Das war schon wieder so ein Ding, was nicht aufhört, ne? Ach, jetzt hauen sie ab. Oh, I can't believe how many people came to see us off. Thanks for coming. It means a lot that you came to be here with us. So as I think you all know, Joshua and I are going to be away from Liebe for a while. We'll be traveling around the continent doing our bracer work from the various guilds in the countries we visit. We might be away for quite some time too. Right now we intend to travel across basically the whole continent. But one day we will come back here to Roland, we promise. Das ist auch so ein schöner Moment, um zu sagen, warum sie auch in jedem anderen Spiel später nochmal auftauchen könnten. Sie tun es nicht immer, aber könnten, weil sie halt wirklich im ganzen Land unterwegs sind, im Kontinent unterwegs sind. Yeah, we will. We'll make sure we've grown so much that you won't be able to believe your eyes when we come back too. Cool. I still can't believe you decided all of this on your own without ever consulting your loving papa. Oh, didn't they? They did not. That made taking time off to come see them off a real pain, let me tell you. Sorry about that, Dad. We realized we didn't give you much notice with this. It's something we discussed seriously, though. Hopefully you'll be able to believe what we're doing is for the best. As long as you've given serious thought to what you're doing, you have my support. So go out there and do what you want to. I'll always be right here waiting for you. Good to hear. Thanks, Dad. You're both veteran bracers at this point, so I'm sure you don't need much in the way of advice. Instead, I'll keep it this simple. From now on, it'll be up to you to decide what you need to learn and what you need to know. Focus on improving your powers of discernment, that's all I say. We'll be sure to take it to heart. Life as a bracer is very different in other countries compared to how it is here, as I'm sure you're about to find out. But the fundamentals are the same. Just do as we taught you here and I'm sure you'll be just fine. Thanks. I'm sure all we were taught will come in handy if we ever find ourselves in a bind. I'm sure you'll be able to handle anything you find yourselves up against. We taught you ourselves after all. Follow your hearts with your heads held high. You'll be just fine. That means a lot of us. We can't thank you enough for all you've taught us over the years, and I'm sure it will keep coming in handy in the future too. For real, we really owe you too. Oh, there's no need to thank me. I've just done what I always can as your big sister. Don't drink or eat anything that seems funny while you're away, Estelle. Make sure you brush your teeth before bed too, and that you don't get so caught up in work you forget to shower. And easy now, Stella. She's not a child anymore, you know. She knows how to take care of herself. I hope she can, because if you don't look after yourself, Estelle, I'll be showing up in your dreams. That scary part is, I wouldn't put it past you to find a blah 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 blah. Jetzt aber ein bisschen gut. Ich kann nicht mehr. So come back safely. I will. Please take care of yourselves while we're away. I don't want you to go. Elissa und Tio sind natürlich auch dabei. Come on now, stop crying. Aber hat sie nicht mal... Ach nee, blaue Haare habe ich mir eingebildet, weil ich an andere Tio gedacht habe. Of course I won't. When we've settled in at wherever we end up next, we'll write you, to you right away, okay? Look after Elissa while I'm away, okay, Tio? I will. You make sure not to get Joshua get away while you're out of the country too, okay? What? Duly noted. Do you two really have to go? Die beiden Kiddies, die Joshua. Oh, look at that. You've got the twins crying buckets now too. It's no surprise this would be hard on them. You've been looking after them since they were babies. Of course they'll miss you. I've got tons of great memories with them to keep me company while we're away, thankfully. It's probably going to be a while before we can see any of you again. But you'll never leave our thoughts, promise. I'm gonna miss you. Und das finde ich so schön, dass wirklich Teil auch in den zukünftigen Teilen dann auch mal von den alten Leuten spricht. So, Bozeman, all passengers please board the airship at this. Dear, looks like we are out of time. Well then, take care of yourselves. We will. You too, sir. Joshua. Have you made up your mind then? I have. I want to be Joshua Bright after all. I know the name's distinction might not be a big deal in the eyes of others, but it is for me. It's part of me taking the first and most difficult step on this journey. It's part of making choices only I can make for myself. By the time we come back home, I want to have the strength to proudly declare living the rest of my life alongside you, Estelle, and everyone in Roland. Even after taking that first difficult step, it's not like I can guarantee it'll get any easier. Maybe on some days, it'll be so hard that I want to give up. Right now, I'm more than happy to go out there and find my own path to walk. If I can do that, I can finally feel like I'm working towards becoming the person I want to be. Very well then. That's the kind of positive attitude I wanted to see. It suits you. Thanks, that's the best compliment you could have possibly given me. I swear, what is it with the men in our family? Would it kill the two of you to talk so that the rest of us can understand what you're saying? But whatever, come on Joshua, get on board. Or you're gonna be left behind. Coming. Ja, und damit haben wir quasi so die well, see you around. Estelle, when you come back here, next I'm gonna be a bracer just like you, I am. Now that I want to see. Genau, Luke will natürlich auch. Okay, ist okay. Don't worry about back. Aber ich kürze das jetzt mal ein bisschen ab, weil jetzt nichts Spannendes mehr kommt. Genau, no matter how long you run away, okay. Es ist so ein bisschen, jetzt, ich finde hieran sieht man sehr schön, warum das so ein Epilog-Spiel ist. Denn diese Vor- und Nachgeschichten sind halt wirklich Teile, die ergänzend für alles ist, was davor und also was in den beiden Spielen davor war. Es ist aber für den Plot da überhaupt nicht wichtig gewesen, hat ja auch gar nicht gefehlt, aber wirkt halt jetzt im Nachhinein ultra bereichernd und deswegen ist dieses Epilog-Spiel auch, finde ich, gut. Genauso gut, wie es ist. Ich mag nur die Struktur nicht, aber so inhaltlich super. Und ich glaube, das müsste es auch gewesen sein. Hat ja auch nur 50 Jahre gedauert. Ja, hat gedauert. So, Received Memory, Received 8000 Mira. Und ich würde sagen, das ist auch der perfekte Moment, um hier wieder einen Cut zu machen. Denn es hat natürlich wieder so lange gedauert, wie ich gedacht habe. Ich glaube, wir kriegen halt pro Folge maximal eine Tür hin. Aber sei es drum. Es sind gute Türen. Ich liebe sie und ihr liebt sie hoffentlich auch. Und in diesem Sinne, danke fürs Dabeisein. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.